Hey guys, I'm Rachel Ngom. I equip and empower purpose-driven female entrepreneurs to increase their influence, income, and impact using Pinterest. And we are on day 4 of our Pin to Profit Challenge. Can you believe it? I'm so excited. Today is one of my favorite days. We're talking about optimizing your Pinterest boards for success. And this is gold. So stick around, be here for the entire video. You don't want to miss it. I'm in Chicago at my parents' house. That's not all of my wine, just so you know. Just so you know. As you're hopping on, say hey so I know you're here. I am so proud of you guys, first of all, just for showing up every day, for doing your homework, for posting in the group, for engaging. You're doing such an amazing job, and I am so, so proud of you. Hey, Kobe, how's it going? I'm so happy you're here. So we've talked about a lot over the past, 3 days so far. We have 2 days left, and I think these last 2 days are actually my favorite. So don't poop out on us early. Stick around for the entire challenge because we got some amazing stuff that we're gonna be covering. What has been your favorite part of the challenge so far? What have you learned? What are you excited about? Do you see the potential power that Pinterest has right now? It's a powerhouse. And I'm just so pumped that you guys are here and you're learning more and you're soaking everything up. So let's dive in. I didn't print out my notes today, so they're on my computer. And TJ and I are both kind of losing our voice, so we're going to do our best. And you might hear pitter-patter of a 4-year-old and a 5-year-old upstairs running around, but you do what you got to do, right? You do what you got to do. And if you're watching this video and you're not yet signed up for the challenge yet, just go to rachelngom, ngom.com/pin2profit. And if you're trying to catch up on everything, I actually have a recap page for you where I've put the videos and I've put like the daily emails with the homework assignments and everything so you can get caught up if you're falling behind. And that's just rachelngom.com/pin-recap. Okay? Let's get into it. The comments aren't updating automatically. I don't know why. I know Susan commented. Might have to do part of this on my phone. Sorry, guys. I don't know. Wait, here we go. Here we go. I'm seeing some of them. Susan says, this evening live works so much better. So happy. Okay, good. I'm happy it's working for you. I have a 4-year-old, so I try to do everything like during the day because otherwise it's just madness. But right now I have grandma and grandpa that can watch him. So it's easier. But let's see. Boards, says Kobe, I need to finish cleaning mine up. Yes, boards are so key. I'm just pulling it up so I can see the video here and then see the comments because I can't, they're like not updating automatically. I don't know why on my end. Okay, here we go. I can see them. Okay, are you excited to get the party started? Okay, so we are talking all about optimizing your boards for success. And this is gold right now. I hope you understand how important this is. I can't get into like every single strategy that I have about this on the call just because it would take a while. So this is like barely scratching the surface, but it's going to help you get started with optimizing your boards for success and start getting people to actually find you on Pinterest, okay? So like I've said, I think every single day of this challenge, Pinterest is a search engine. So you need to make sure that you're using keywords in everything that you're doing. So we talked about using keywords in your bio, right? You want to use keywords in your board descriptions. So let's see. I know a lot of people that I've seen, that are trying to build their accounts on Pinterest, they'll use a board title called like my favorite recipes. No one is searching for my favorite recipes. Am I right? But if you just change that title of that board and you actually go into the Pinterest search bar, can I share my screen on Facebook Live? Does it allow you to do that? I don't think it does. Especially not today, because it's just not digging me today. But when you go into the Pinterest search bar, you'll actually start typing in like a sentence or a question that somebody would ask. And what happens is Pinterest is going to like finish that sentence for you. And it will actually have suggested keywords at the bottom. And that's like what people are actually searching for on Pinterest. And those are the long tail keywords that you want to use. So long tail keyword is just like 3, 4, 5, 6 like words together. So it's like a little itty bitty phrase that someone's going to search for. So you could just use like keto as a title, right? But it's not as specific enough, and you're going to have a lot of competition. But if you look like do a board and you like type in the search bar and you go easy keto diet recipes, you're going to have way less competition. People are actually searching for that term. Crazy, right? So I have one of my clients, she's gone through my course Pin with Purpose, and she has gotten amazing results. She has gotten, like, her Pinterest account has exploded, and it's just so cool to see. So before, she was just like a regular fitness coach she was kind of on Pinterest, kind of not, and her boards were not titled strategically. And what I suggested that she did was her thing was kind of like intermittent fasting and macros. And so I suggested that she started titling her boards around those subject areas, okay? So I told her she should go for intermittent fasting for women, how to track your macros, if it fits your macros. And my fitness Pinterest account is also like intermittent fasting for women. So if you search intermittent fasting for women, me and Meg pop up, and we're on like we're basically half of what pops up on Pinterest because we've dominated that search term. Okay, so if you're trying to be too general, how can you get more specific with your topic, okay? Nancy asked, can we have some of that wine, please? I'll send some your way. We actually just had a glass, and I was like, I better not be tipsy for this call because I don't drink that much anymore, so when I do, I'm okay though. Okay, so do you guys understand long tail keywords and why this is such an important strategy, okay? So you can actually go to my Pinterest account and kind of look at my boards and see what I've titled them. So one would be Pinterest marketing strategy or Pinterest marketing tips. And so instead of just having a board titled like Pinterest or like Pinterest tips or I can help you with Pinterest, right? I'm actually titling that board something more specific that people are actually searching for. Okay, is this making sense? If this is making sense, give me some hearts, give me some comments, and I'll see what I can find. Hello. Heidi says, me too. Kobe says, we are post-Target run tired. You wouldn't believe what we did. So we got off the airplane. We went to, yes, okay, all the hearts. I love it. We got off the airplane. We went to visit my mom's work, and so we're like talking to everybody forever. We go to the bouncy house. Who here has been to a bouncy house? I was a big kid at that bouncy house and going up and down and slides and jumping around in the ball pit. Like, this girl's exhausted. We had so much fun. Okay, comments. Adrian says it makes sense. Nancy says yes. Laura is on. Cool, you guys. Okay. So your homework was to go to Pinterest and actually type in niche specific keywords and see what pops up. So start typing in. You know, I know some of you are like Improve It and like in the keto network marketing thing. And so instead of just being keto, like start typing like easy keto diet recipes. Or so I have boards that are like keto, chocolate keto dessert recipes or something like that. So it's more specific and you can be like that go-to person and you're actually showing up in the search engine. So when people are looking for this, like they find you. So remember, Pinterest is a search engine. I could go on for days about how you can use this as a strategy, but I know like you guys are busy, so I don't want to take up too much of your time. But your homework was to come up with 5 board themes and top that like really hit the pain points of your ideal client's problems, their dreams, and present a solution. Write a board title and description, keeping your ideal client, the theme, your call to action in mind. And I have some of you guys did comments. Nancy said, nothing came up for narrative medicine. There were a few pins. Nancy, I don't even know what narrative medicine is. Can you explain a little bit? And if it's something like that's that specific, is there like a more general term that you could use? Because I've never heard of narrative medicine before. And I'm in the health and fitness field. So that's interesting. I'm curious to know like what it is, like your topic is. So Miss Shannon Taylor said healthy dinner recipes. That's good, but could you get more specific with that? I think a lot of people would search for healthy dinner recipes. So could you get more specific? niche down a little bit more. Weekly meal plan, mom humor. Is mom humor specific enough? Okay, so you want to make sure, I usually go for at least 3 to 4 keywords for that search. Karen said hers were blogging for beginners, bloggers to follow, blogging ideas, blogging inspiration, blog post ideas. I think that's great. So if you'll go, let me pop up. I wish I could screen share with you. That's okay. I'll just read off some of my boards. So Nancy says, narrative therapy, stories, retelling your story. Is there another way that you could say that? So like storytelling, right? Could you say it in a different way that people might be searching for? So you also have to kind of get in the head of your ideal client and think like, what would my ideal client be searching for? Because you already know the topic, you have the solution, but get in her head and say, what does she need help with? When she's coming to Pinterest, what would she be looking for, right? So some of my boards: female entrepreneur tips, social media marketing tips, entrepreneur quotes for female entrepreneurs. So I kind of like thought, I kind of reverse engineered. I'm like, what would my ideal client be struggling with? What would she need help with? And I was like, oh, branding tips for female entrepreneurs. That could totally work. Instagram picture ideas. She's having a hard time coming up with picture ideas. Apps for entrepreneurs. Email list building strategies. Best books for entrepreneurs, right? So I have a bunch. But I kind of like try to get in the head of my ideal person. I was like, what would really serve her? What would add value to her? Bhavna said, I'm going to catch this later. That's all good, girl. You can catch on the recordings. Fall accessories. Get more specific, because there's going to be a ton of boards that are fall accessories. So I would niche down and like whatever specific accessory or whatever specific like theme or whatever that you want to cover. Like if it's just like earrings or whatever. Christian books, yes, narrow it down. So if your topic is, Heidi, I believe you're like Christian, your like niche is Christian women. So you could do different board topics of Christian books, right? Therapeutic narrative, therapeutic storytelling, therapeutic. Yeah, so maybe something that has to do with therapy too. So start like typing in therapy, start typing in storytelling, and see like what kind of things actually pop up. Okay. Betsy says, time to travel, bag essentials, all about that purse. Oh, it was all about that purse. She changed that to purse organization. And she had beauties and accessories. She changed it to jewelry, scarves, and accessories. Okay. If that's what, I can't, I didn't actually go in for every single person and like search for it on Pinterest. But it sounds good. Like it sounds like it would be something that people would be searching for. And I think you did a good job of making those swaps. If you guys have any questions right now, comment below. So I know, and early, and you guys are still there. Like the past couple days. Luis said long haul flight essentials with a baby or toddler. That could really be a good one. That could really be a good one. I know I was actually on Pinterest because we lived in France, and so we were traveling back and forth, and so I'd be looking up like how to travel an international flight with a toddler, because holy moly, that is not easy. So that could definitely be a really good niche and a good board idea. International flight with baby and toddlers. That's probably exactly what I searched for. So that's really great. That is really, really great. Nancy asked, so then I named the pins with my name. Narrative medicine. So you wouldn't, we're talking about boards. So you wouldn't name the board with your name. It would just be narrative medicine, if that's in fact what came up on Pinterest when you were typing that search. Okay? Hey, Miss Betsy. All right, Misty said low carb recipes. In the description, low carb recipes for those who want to lose weight. Cool. In the description, I actually put a call to action too. So in that description, it'll say go to this URL to grab my free meal plan or whatever it would be like related to what you have. And then low carb recipes is still pretty broad. So it could be low carb breakfast recipes, low carb lunch recipes, low carb dessert recipes, so on and so forth, right? So you could do like 20 boards and get more specific with that topic. Leather earrings. Yeah, dude, that could be more specific for sure. That would be awesome. And let's see. Adrienne said, I will narrow it down, but it was hard for me to pick just 5. Clean eating on a budget. Quick, clean eating dinners. Can you hear them? They're just running in circles. Quick, clean eating dinners. Kid-friendly, clean eating recipes. Bingo. That one is great. That one is really, really good. That's totally something that I know like I would be searching for. I think that's great. Clean eating breakfast, meal planning for clean eating clean. Okay. Clean for beginners, clean eating to lose weight. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Dude, you guys are doing such a good job and I'm so proud of you. What questions do you have? What has been your favorite part of the challenge so far? Make sure you're on tomorrow because tomorrow is good. Tomorrow's good. I'm so excited. So excited. I got my phone. Adrienne says, yay, thank you. Diane asked, do we create a board for each topic or just use these keywords in the description? I would do a board for each topic. You can't really have too many boards. You can't. So I would do a board with each topic and then fill up that board. Which wine is our prize? Which one would you like? Oh my God. Summer's over there is really, really good. And then we went to a winery when we were in Napa that it's called Tamber Bay. Tamber Bay, and it's actually like an equestrian property that has a vineyard on it. It was amazing. And they did a wine and cookie pairing tasting. It was the best thing ever. Tamber Bay. Tamber Bay and Summers Vineyard. Go to Napa Valley, do a wine bike riding tour. Oh my God, Napa's amazing. Chateau Lafite Rochelle. Okay, I haven't had that one. I'm with Nancy. What exactly happens when you type switch to business account? What do you mean? Like what happens when you switch it to a business account? I'm not sure what you mean. When you have just a regular account, you don't get access to like all the analytics and setting up rich pins and everything and promoted pins and that kind of thing. If you want to do that, I don't really do promoted pins. But it takes like 2 minutes to set up as a business account. It's so easy. I definitely recommend you do that if you haven't done that yet. So Google how to set up a Pinterest business account, and there are step-by-step instructions on the Google. What is your favorite wine? I'm curious. What is your favorite? I don't even know what they gave me tonight, but it was really good. It was really good. Deborah says, since I'm selling a product instead of a service, would it be appropriate to have a different board for each type of product, like natural stone bracelets and Swarovski crystal necklaces? Yes, totally. So I was actually managing someone's account, and she has an organic skincare line. And what I did was I created different boards, like one with just her products, but then I looked at all the different, so she had like anti-aging products and like, what else did she have? It was just really great. So I created boards like anti-aging skincare tips or organic skincare recipes, even like healthy eating for your skin, like different boards that supported her product, if that makes sense. So I definitely think you could totally do that. Concha y Toro. I have not had that. Where is that from? My family's obviously into wine. Obviously. What other questions do you guys have? Cannot wait to tell you what's going down tomorrow, though. I'm like so excited. So excited. And tomorrow, 12 o'clock Central Time. So back to the normal time. Tonight was the only day that we got switched. Last call for questions. Last call. I'll be jumping off and trying to get the kid into bed. Spill. Deborah says, what do you think the immediate and long-term effects of the net neutrality vote will be? Girl, I have no idea. I am so like laser focused on my own stuff. I don't watch the news. I don't scroll Facebook. Couldn't tell you. No idea. I actually have my major in political science and I couldn't tell you nothing right now. I'm so focused. I don't know. Sorry, I'm no help there. Any other questions? Okay, I'm gonna jump off and make sure the kid gets in bed because it's already 8:30 Florida time and he did not nap. And we were at that bouncy house for hours. So I'll jump on and answer any questions you have later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Get excited. It's going to be a good one. Do you, Nancy? Do you? And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.